Hey, good evening everybody. Sandy Thunder here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a chance to visit one of my favorite shops, Village Baseball Cards in Carmel Hamlet, New York, and got a chance to visit Mike to see how he was doing and to see his inventory. After that, I also got a chance to check out this estate sale. Just figured I'd make my way over and see what they had, and I came away with something big from there. Stick around to the end of this video so you can see what was purchased for today. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, I just want to let you know that I'm running a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I want you to be involved. Click on the video link in the description below or the video link above at the end of this video so you can learn how you can qualify for this great giveaway. This great 1960s Hall of Fame lot. Got Willie Mays, Frank Robinson, and Bob Gibson here in one of these prizes. Just make sure, most importantly, that you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be qualified for this giveaway. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the Village Baseball card shops, and I'll come back and I'll show you the returns. Enjoy, y'all.
Montgomery Ward's had like a game that they put out with cards, and in that game was a Nolan Ryan rookie card. That's what I said. I would think.
And having the whole game, having the whole thing complete, not just the
Not
card,
a
but
lot of cards. Like they only picked. Which talking? He just bought one.
wow.
But he said it was just a bunch of cards back then. How would you pick a Nolan Ryan rookie?
How do you know?
To knew there was such an animal.
Wow.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know that rookie's gonna be at Jefferson Valley Mall today, Oswaldo Cabrera.
I don't know if he's gonna do anything.
No.
Just throw $100 in the garbage.
Yeah, exactly. When you walk out of there, if you get a picture signed, when you walk out, it's probably worth $20, and you'd have a hard time getting it.
Yeah, yeah.
After spending 100.
Yeah.
You'll be-
No, we're not going there today. We gotta go and do leave across the street.
One thing I always hated is I can't do it anymore, so I hired somebody, but I always hated that. And I love doing my yard work, but
I
I
have a guy
hated
doing it.
raking.
I have a
Yeah.
tiny, you know, like I said to Mike, never had a symptom of the heart.
And just, we went and got checked and they said, uh-oh.
Well, runs in the family, heart disease, so I was always,
Okay. Yeah,
whatever, it's all good, I never know it if he didn't find it.
Yeah.
So talk about heart blockages. That food, it's so it's like it's a really cool sausage and potato sweet 16 party. I'm doing my daughter. It's gonna cost me like $6,000. Theirs are like weddings. They change 5 or 6 times into different gowns.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's wild. But they loved it. So
Okay.
I used to make it down St. Rocco's, but I would do plum tomatoes. And I figured yesterday I was waiting for. And I said, you know what, this will be good. Mike will like this.
Now is big.
Yeah, 16 well, we've got 100 people on the invitation
Everything.
list.
That was his daughter's wedding, but, oh my God,
Crazy, right?
oh my God, what a cocktail hour.
These
Holy.
weddings. But that's not bad, Rochelle. I don't know how 30-year-old young couples can afford to go to Jamaica
This is
for a
what they
wedding.
do now.
Because they don't, because a lot of times the venues and stuff are cheaper than having them here.
Yeah, but you gotta.
But they're on their
fly.
honeymoon. That's their honeymoon afterwards.
Yeah, but I mean the people. Like,
Well, they don't pay for anybody. If you get invited, you're on your own.
That's my point.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Somebody
I had
invited
Mike
the Philly
game.
Right.
Philly game, and there's a bar up on.
I had chicken, I had pork, I had beef, I had every single topping you can imagine.
Every
They
time I
just
see
came
it,
up,
I
make
end
your
up-
own taco.
I
you
end up
know?
getting hungry every time.
One section, that was a serve. I had one person manned at that station because these kids would make a freaking mess, you know. So he would put whatever you want on your taco for you. But then with beans at that station, and that was crazy. But they spent some money though. I made money on that one, you know, because a lot of the food was cheap, rice and beef.
All right, welcome back everybody. I hope you enjoyed the footage. So I want to show you the cards that I purchased at Mike's shop, and then you'll see a stack on the right, big stack that showcases some additional cards, which I'm going to go into in a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards I purchased at Mike's shop. I purchased this Horace Grant Fleer 1988 rookie card. He had this listed at $10. This was in his 50% half off case, and so this was marked down to $5. I've been looking for this card for my 1988 Fleer set that I'm working on, so figured I'd add this to it. The next card is a Topps 1968 Bob Gibson. I've been looking to add this to my run of Bob Gibson cards. I have one that I'm doing in the giveaway, but I don't have one for myself actually. So this one will be great to add to the collection. And then finally, my first ever Phil Rizzuto card. And so Phil Rizzuto, this is from Topps 1956. And so he had it for 70, but it was marked to 35 because it was in the half price bin. So altogether, he gave this to me for 30. Gave this to me for 30, and then pretty much threw in the Horace Grant. So all of this together cost $60. And so I thought that was a fantastic deal to come away, especially with this Gibson, which looks really nice. I think this would, if I send this in for grading, it might grade like a 5 or a 6, but we'll come back to that. Before we go into this stack here, I want to give you some background to how I ended up acquiring this stack, and I'll show you what's in it. I went to an estate sale in Mahopac, New York. It was on my way home, so I figured I'd stop by and check it out. I didn't record anything. It wasn't that vibe, so I didn't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. So after I went through the house, I came out to the driveway, and these two guys were talking, and I guess they were running the estate sale. And I asked one of the guys if they had any old baseball cards, and one of them did. A lot of big names in there. So he was asking 500, and I talked him down to 475. He was really stuck at that 500 price, but I got him down to 475, which is cool. And so I'm going to show you some of the cards that were in it. So let's take a look. So here's a lot of Yankees and Dodgers. So here's a 53 Ray Scarborough, common player for the Yankees. Here is a Bob Serve. Is an Art Schultz, another common, and got Gene Woodling. And this is where we start getting into the good stuff. So this is a Bowman 1951 Carl Erskine. This one is, I think, considered a high number. I'm fairly new to the Bowman 51. This is actually my first time getting these cards ever. So this Carl Erskine looked pretty good. It's Homer Dixie Howell, Pete Reiser from the Pirates, Andy Pafko from the Cubs, Don Newcomb with the Brooklyn Dodgers here, Leo DeRocher with the Giants manager, got Rex Barney. This pile here is probably going to be the Hall of Famers and the Stars. A 1961 Whitey Ford. This one looked really good on the front. On the back as well, looks pretty good too. Here is a 1953 Whitey Ford. This one is not nearly in good condition, but has very nice appeal to it. Still very nice to have. Here's a Yogi Berra from the same year, 53 Topps. Here is a 57 Sandy Koufax, not nearly as good as the one that I have. This one I think is a 58, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can correct me. 58 Yogi Berra. 53 Billy Martin. Pretty nice. 57, we got a nice looking Gil Hodges. Centering is beautiful on this one. Really nice back to it as well. 51, we have a Roger Maris. Really nice looking Maris card. 55, Topps Duke Snider. This Duke Snider looks amazing, but here's where it falls. Back looks like somebody had this taped at some point. So unfortunately there are some stains on this card. Otherwise the front looks beautiful. Just the back unfortunately has tape stains. Here's the big money card. Topps 1954 Jackie Robinson. You wouldn't know it, but if I were to bring it close, but this card unfortunately has a pinhole to it. Card looks great. I still think it holds value. There are people that will purchase this as is. 55 I think it is. Pee Wee Reese. Not the greatest condition, but still very nice looking, good appeal. Here we have a Roy Campanella. And then we have some of the cards on the back. These are more commons. Walt Morin from 58, Don Besant, Carl Furillo. Yeah, Johnny Padres, Bill Skowron, Tony Kubek, Elston Howard. Out of the Yankees from the 53 Topps, more common guys. So I might try to sell this in a lot. That about wraps it up for today. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Love hearing the dialogue that y'all provide. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will catch up with y'all next week.